Hey guys, Bismoto. Today I'm gonna take you for a ride to work with me. Yeah, been a kind of busy week. We're working overtime all the time, and kind of interfering with making videos, but I'll try to make as many as I can before it gets too cold and the snow starts blowing. Once that happens, I have no idea what I'll do. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like we have some warmer days coming up this weekend. They're saying we're supposed to be like 85 degrees when usually we're only in the 70s this time of year. So that will be good. Maybe able to make some videos on Saturday if I don't end up having to work. I'll find out probably tonight. Yeah guys, since the rebuild on this thing, I have not been able to get this thing past 45, so I don't know. You know, I did put a different variator on it, and I do know my belt is getting a little worn out, so that may have something to do with it. Not sure. I do know the carburetor is going to need adjusting because it is idling a little high, so something there has changed for sure. I had a viewer write me. He was having trouble with his vader, or his zoomer, sorry, not starting. And I'll tell you the problems I've had with this thing not starting. Number one, one of the reasons why I had trouble with this not starting is when I took the baffles out of the airbox. For some reason, if you do not upjet the carburetor and you remove the baffles for the carburetor in this, it will not start, and if it does, it won't stay running very long. The second reason why I've always had trouble with it not starting was either a vacuum leak, you know, forgetting like a cap not on or a hose not attached or whatever. And I also had trouble with it. It would start but not run very well, as I had a cracked the plastic spacer between the carburetor. They're very cheap. They break very easily. And I had a hell of a time trying to figure out why my scooter wasn't running right at all, and I ended up tearing the carburetor off along with the mount, you know, and sure enough, the plastic spacer was busted in about 3 different places. So yeah, check your stock plastic spacer, because I know that definitely caused me a lot of headaches. And if you need another one, you could get them off of eBay. I know I bought like a pack of 6, I think it was, for like $2 or $3, but I know the problem I had was it came from China, so it took a little while to get to me. But I was able to run it without the spacer for a while, and it seemed like it ran just fine that way. So if worse comes to worse, just run it without the spacer. But I would recommend the spacer though, just because of it puts your carburetor a little closer to the motor, and in hot summertime you might have trouble with vapor lock in the carburetor. But I'm not sure on that. I mean, it might be just fine, but. And I also got an update on the Vader 125. Today I got a title, but it's not one I could use for it, because they sent me Safer Wholesale sells a Vader that is a 50cc and a 125. So the 50cc one is just basically a moped engine on it. Well, that's the one they gave me the title for. So I will not be able to title it this week. Kind of PO'd because I had to wait like 2 weeks to get the title, and now I gotta wait again. So I suppose if they get it to me by next week Wednesday, that will be okay, because I get paid on Wednesday, so I wasn't planning on getting it titled this week anyways, but as long as I get it by next week, I'll be alright with that. But yeah, they sent me the title for a 50cc, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. and it's kind of funny, the way how that bike is titled. The name of the bike is actually, I don't know the correct name. It's like Bovado something locomotive, and it's like, what? So my bike is going to be registered as a locomotive. That's kind of weird. You know, at least the name is going to be that. So I don't know. Maybe they'll just register as a model, and the model is like it's like BD 125 something something. I don't know. So maybe that's what they'll put it down as on the title. Yeah, it is incredibly nice out today, but the ride home is probably gonna be miserable. It's only supposed to be like 50 degrees on the way home tonight, so. But I don't know, it's only like a 20-minute ride for me to get home, so it won't be too bad. I need to get gas, and I really don't want to stop. Well, yeah, pretty soon everything's gonna be turning brown again and ugly. I gotta enjoy it while everything's still green now. So one thing I hate about Wisconsin, I hate winters. I honestly wish I lived in Arizona. A lot of people say, oh, move to Florida, but I don't think I'd want to live in Florida. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, for one, and you know, they had like the hurricanes and stuff, and that's something I don't want to deal with. You know, that's the one thing, you know, when you move to Arizona, then you got to deal with like scorpions climbing in your shoes and spiders, and I don't know what they have for snakes out there, but probably snakes too, I imagine, because the weather's warm. And one of the guys at work was telling me the bugs get really huge out there. So I don't know, but you know, and out here in Wisconsin, it's like you don't got to deal with hurricanes or poisonous bugs. That, I mean, I'm sure we got something out here, but you know, it's very rare to actually see it. I guess the worst thing we got out here is ticks. You don't want to get that Lyme disease, I guess. You know, you hear about people getting it. It's pretty bad. I guess it makes you ache all over, and I'm not sure what else it does to you, but I know it's a problem for people who actually get bit by them. Or actually, I don't think they bite you. I think they bury themselves in your skin or something like that. So I've never had that problem. I think that's more of farther up north where it's more common. Yeah, I definitely think before this weekend I'll do an adjustment on the carb on here, and before the next video, and we'll see how that does. I upped the jet on here a little bit to try and see if that fixed my problem, and it didn't really seem like it did anything except make me use more gas. So I'll be putting it back down to a I believe I had a 90 jet in here, and I think that's where I'm gonna put it back at, 90 or 94. I'll have to look and see which one I took out. right now I have the 98 jet back in here again. Seems to run okay, but I think the only thing it does is really is just make me use more gas. Ooh, nice car. Old Mustang, not the very popular model, but still a nice car. Yeah, this little town, this is the town of Bassett. This town right here, if you blink, you'll miss it. One of my friends used to live in that house when we were in high school. Pretty weird. In their basement, they used to have a big old, like a reservoir for water or something. I'm not sure what the hell it was used for back in the day, but it was, I know when he lived there, it had a lot of water in it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, in a way I kind of wish this thing would do 50 again, but I don't know, it's probably better for the motor that I keep it at like 45, 40 miles an hour. So, you know, it's a 50cc, it wasn't really made to do that. If I wanted to go that fast, I should probably do a 150cc swap, you know, in it or something. Which I am actually considering. I gotta find somebody who knows how to do it. Like I said before, there was a guy in Milwaukee who said he knew how to do it, but I honestly don't know how much he would charge to do it or anything, and that's another thing. I don't feel like spending another $1,000 on this thing just to put a different motor in it. Kind of funny today. I was using my I have one of those Amazon Echoes, and I was trying to find out I was trying to find something out, and I can't remember what I was asking it, but it kept giving me like the review for the movie It. I can't remember what I was asking, but I must have said the word It in it or something, and it kept saying, give me the movie review for the movie It. It was really weird. If I could think of what I asked, I'll tell you, but right now I can't remember. Yeah, I need to get gas. I'm a little low, and I want to make sure I get home from work tonight, so better to get it now than later. Jeez. The gas gauge I think is off quite a bit because it looks like I have about a half a tank. So I would say when the gas gauge on mine, when mine says it's empty, I think I'm still at like a half a tank. But I could be wrong.
Join GSTV.
I always forget you got to put premium in this thing.
Donate to the Red Cross.
ESPN, right now on GSTV. The Zeke Elliott situation, it sort of continues to hover over the sport in the way that the Brady situation had for a couple of years growing up. And I think that's where it's going. The sense I've gotten is I believe he's going to play this game. I believe Tom Brady, where these games are coming. He's going to have to serve his time. The question is when, and my guess, my sense, my read between the lines is that Zeke Elliott will sit out 6 games and
Yeah. Gas is $3.19 and I put $2.99 in, so yeah, I guess it was a little low. Not sure on the tank size on this. I'll have to look it up. Does it say here? No. Yeah, it just tells me the weight of the vehicle. Oh, weight limit. Huh. Okay. It says the weight limit for the compartment is 22 pounds. Okay. Grab our receipt. Yeah, carburetor's definitely gonna need adjustment. And it sounds like I just dropped my safety glasses for work. Oh, no, my keys. Gotta have those. Won't be going anywhere without those. Won't be able to get in my work. We got a swipe thing for work. I lose that. I'll have to sneak in with somebody else, which we're really not supposed to do. Oh, that's pretty cool. Toyota with a soft top cap. That's pretty awesome. I like that. Nice truck. I think Toyota makes some of the nicest looking trucks nowadays. Yeah, but I gotta say, even back in the 80s, man, the little Toyota pickup trucks, the mini trucks were just flipping awesome. A lot of people used to lift them up in the 80s, you know, they'd put like 35, 40-inch tires on a little tiny Toyota, and that looked just badass. It was cool. You know, I built my truck and I never mudded it because I don't know, my brother-in-law had a truck like that. He bought his and his was a 79, I believe, and by 84 it was already starting to rust out pretty badly. So I mean, I didn't want that to happen to mine after I redid it, you know. I just wanted to have something nice that reminded me of when I was a kid and the trucks from back then, you know. And I probably still would have kept that truck now if it wasn't for the fact that I had to pay $150 a month for storage. So, you know, I was basically making another car payment, which was kind of ridiculous. But I guess if it wasn't for me selling that, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now, you know, with the moto vlogs and owning 3 bikes and stuff like that, because I wouldn't have had the money. So, but I don't know, guys, if you guys go on YouTube, look up Cycle Cruiser. He's wanting to buy a new motorcycle, and I keep giving him shit about buying a Grom. I think we should all tell him to buy a Grom. So if you guys got time, go on his channel and tell him to buy a Grom before he buys another motorcycle. I think it would be funny for him to buy a Grom because he has a bug out van. He's always saying how he always you know, travels with his motorcycle, sleeps with his motorcycle, you know, does everything in his van with his motorcycle, you know, lives with his motorcycle, everything, you know. So I told him if he bought a Grom, he'd have a whole lot more room in his bug out van. So I think you guys should all go to his channel and give him some shit and tell him to buy a Grom so he can have more room in his bug out van. Yeah. But that guy, his videos are really informative. Seems like a great guy. He seems to like to ride alone, but I don't know, I think I can hang out with him. I would have to ride my bigger bike, of course, because he has all like he has like a 1,000, you know, liter bike. and he has a, I believe it's a 250 Yamaha, I think it is. I'm not sure. Hard for me to keep up with all these bikes and what motovloggers have, but yeah, he's got some pretty cool shit. His bug out van is pretty cool. If I had room for one, or you know, where I live, I would probably think about doing something like that, but I really don't have the money to travel, and plus I work so much overtime all the time. I mean, I've been basically working overtime since Christmas. You know, I mean, I had like 8 days off for my mom's funeral leave, you know, and then there was like 1 week where 1 or 2 weeks we didn't work overtime, which was actually kind of amazing. But now we're back at it again, so it's like 10-hour days, and sometimes the weekends, we're not on weekends right now that I'm aware of. I guess I'll find out tonight, like I said. So it kind of cuts, you know, I work second, so I get pretty tired, so it kind of cuts into my my time for making videos, because by the time I wake up it's already like 12:30, and I only got like two more hours before I gotta get ready to go to work and all that. So, but I really do enjoy making videos, you know, and just riding around on my, you know, riding around talking to you guys. It's been a little while since my favorite motovlogger, Ryder 115, she hasn't posted anything for a while. I sent her a package to her address she gave us, or she gave on her website to send her stuff, and come to find out she must have moved home for the summer and didn't update her address, so package is kind of lost in the mail. The post office trying to track it down for me. So if I get it back, I'll see if she posts a new address to send stuff to. If she does, I'll send it back out to her. But I don't want to give away the surprise of what I'm sending her, so I'm going to kind of keep it secret. But it's kind of nice. I had it custom made for her. So we'll see. Hopefully someday she'll get it. But yeah, I also watch Grommy Bear and like Fooligan, and Grommy Bear's the guy who rides with, I believe it's Keef Chief. I subscribed to his channel just recently. I don't know, I plan on ordering like stickers from those guys pretty soon. Their videos are a lot of fun, especially if you guys own Groms. I guess if you guys own scooters like I got, then I guess you know, you want to try finding somebody who does motovlogs with scooters. I mean, I know my videos aren't the best, and they never will be, because I do not know how to video edit, and it seems to me I'm never going to figure it out. It's because I don't have anybody to show me or anything, so I'm just kind of stuck in a hole. But I do need to try to make these videos shorter though somehow, because I got a lot of empty spots in it, and I know that's boring. I might be able to shoot a video this week on my motorcycle this weekend, because I think my friend wanted to go riding, so I may be able to do a video on that this weekend. So that'll be cool. Updates to my Vader, things I've done to that so far. I actually got a 16-tooth sprocket on it right now that I upgraded to, but I'm going to up it up to a 17, but in order for me to do that, I had to put a bigger chain on, or a longer chain on it. So I will be doing that probably this weekend if I'm off of work. I'll do that real quick, because that doesn't take very long. Yeah, it only took me like 10 minutes to put the sprocket on it now, and to break a chain and, you know, shorten it to where I need it, because I had to order a longer one. That won't take very long, you know, so. And I plan on, everybody tells me I need to change the carburetor on it, but people tell me that Scooter McWheelie, or whatever his name is on YouTube, he supposedly ran his up to 65 on the stock carburetor with a 90 jet in it. So I'm going to try, just for the hell of it, to see if I change a jet, if I could get mind to do at least 55 maybe. 55 would be the absolute perfect speed, because that would be able to get me everywhere. You know, I might not want to jump on the, I may not want to go jumping on the interstate with that, you know, maybe at nighttime when there's nobody on it, but you know, 55 would get me pretty much everywhere I need to go. And I usually don't, oh shit, I'm gonna get my ass ran over. That's the problem here, guys. You have a little tiny scooter that only does, you know, 45, and you got cars, when this is only like a 40 zone or something like that, maybe even less than that. We'll see when the speed limit thing comes up. But the people go on this road like 55 miles an hour. Sometimes I bet they even go faster than that. Yeah, the speed limit here is 35, so back there I think it's 40 to 45. But yeah, everybody's zipping along doing 55, you know, and they don't watch the speed limit signs. And that's why this town right here, I bet they make a fortune on tickets, because nobody pays attention. But anyways, guys, I am here at Taco Bell, and this is my place of choice for food for today. So I will be ending the video pretty much here once I get my butt in the parking lot, if I don't get run over by these crazy people from Illinois. Yeah, that's a rough bump right there. But yeah, we made it. Woohoo! Alright guys, I'm gonna have me some Taco Bell. I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, I'm here at work. I just got back from Taco Bell. I just wanted to say my subscriber count's been going up, and I would like to thank all you guys for subscribing and liking and your comments and stuff. That's basically what my channel's here for, is to help you guys out. I mean, I don't make really nothing making my videos, and you know, but it's really nice to help people out. I mean, at least I'm doing something with my life to, you know, if you guys got questions, you know, I'm more than glad to help you out if I can answer them. I'm hoping to be able to make more videos for you guys, but like I said, when winter starts rolling around and starts getting cold, I don't know what I'm going to do for videos. I might be working on my Vader inside the house, actually. So I mean, it'll just be little things like, I don't know, I was thinking about lowering it maybe, if I could figure out how to do that. You know, I also thought about putting a extended swing arm on it, possibly. Not 100% sure on that yet. What else would I like to do to that thing? The airbox mod. I may have to change the carburetor if the jetting it, you know, if jetting the stock one doesn't get me where I want to be. I may have to change that, and if I change that, I will not be able to use the stock airbox, which kind of sucks, because I kind of want to leave it kind of stock looking, but we'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Like I said, this weekend I'll be installing probably the 17-tooth sprocket with the, I got a gold chain for it. I had a sealed gold chain, but when you know, the O-ring one, and I kind of messed it up breaking it. You know, when I broke it, I made it too short, so just kind of junked that thing. So I just went with the normal chain this time, because I never dealt with the O-ring chain before. It's a little different. It's kind of funny though, because now that I actually got rid of the damn thing, I probably knew how to, I think I figured out how to fix it, but whatever, next time. But yeah guys, I just want to thank you guys for subscribing. You know, it's nice to have subscribers, people who comment and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna let you go. People at my work are coming in, they're gonna think I'm weird sitting here talking to myself, so I will talk to you later. Thanks. Subscribe, like, and hit that bell button if you want notifications. Talk to you later. Bye.